Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Emily Asks. I'm here with Andre from ChainNat. Hi Andre, how are you today?
Not bad, thank you.
Good. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I was a Lloyd's broker for about 42 years, and I spent most of that time in London, but some time in South Africa and Australia. Uh, and I kind of left that around the end of 2018, and then Dave offered me a job. So here I am.
Amazing. So tell us a little bit about what you've experienced in the industry.
I was mainly a non-marine broker, so I was heavily involved in catastrophe business, international pro rata risk XL business. But I also, because I worked in South Africa and Australia, I had lots of access and exposure to space business, accident and health, and latterly in my career, some marine and whole account business as well.
Amazing. So you've been sort of here, there, everywhere, you've seen everything, and you've seen ChainNat's BPA. How do you think BPA could benefit brokers?
Well, it really depends what role a broker's playing, because everybody uses this generic term brokers, but there are three roles that I see in the MGA space at the moment. There's a broker broking to the MGA, there's a broker finding carriers for the MGA, and there's a broker as an owner of an MGA. And what BPA could do could have an effect on all three of those areas, and it really depends. Which area you're going to focus on. But if you look at it from a generic point of view, we've got all the good stuff. We've got the self-configuration, we've got the portals, we've got the APIs, all those things that are going to make this thing work and work well. But by having the rating algorithms in their commission calculators and having access to loss history as well, it's going to be all about the data. I've been speaking to the developers and the design team at ChainNat, and they're talking about having what they call a digital contract at the center of everything, which is going to sit like a spider and basically collate all this information. And make no mistake, the whole industry is going to be about collection, collation, and weaponization of data.
Incredible. So why do you think now is the time for people to change how they're doing their business?
I don't think they've had a choice. I think the COVID pandemic has accelerated a movement that was happening anyway. We've seen probably 10 years progress in the last 10 months, and the genie's out the bottle. People are going to want to do that. I don't see anybody going back to 5 days a week in the office. I think people will want access to insurers and MGAs and brokers from wherever they are, from whatever device they want to use at the moment. And the only way to do that is through a digital system like BPA.
Very good. And how do you think BPA will play as a competitive advantage for brokers?
For a broker, if you think about it, what does a broker want? A broker wants clarity, and a broker wants to know what's going on with its business once it leaves his desk. So it doesn't matter if you're a retail broker approaching an MGA, or you're a broker looking for carriers for an MGA, or you own an MGA. What you want to know is how much of your business is being written, what the price is, how it's running, and all those sort of things. So anything that you've got, where you've got an MGA that's got BPA and has got access to all this data, you're going to gravitate towards them, because you don't want that woolliness going on. What you want is some certainty.
Incredible. And our last and final question, how do you feel BPA is going to change the industry as a whole?
Well, the industry is changing every day. The only thing constant is change. That's what we're going to see, and we're going to see that accelerate and get bigger and better. BPA is only part of the suite of what ChainNat are doing. I see it as one system, okay, but with different emphases depending on which part of the ecosystem you're dealing with. You've got BPA for the MGAs, you've got Nucleus for the writers, you've got all these things, and they're all basically the same in terms of what they're trying to do, which is give access to the data and put that data for the proper decision making into the hands of the people that need it, when they need it, when they want it.
Amazing. And do you have any final words about BPA or anything else you'd like to say?
No, I think it's been in my latter part of my career as a broker, I got very interested in the technology side of things, and falling into this job at Chain Net has really accelerated. And bear in mind, I'm an old man. I'd still find this quite exciting because there's so much change going on. And there's so much vigor and elan about what we're trying to do, and people are not scared of anything. They're just getting, they're learning by doing, and they're just getting on with it. It's brilliant.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Andre. It's been an absolute pleasure to speak with you.
If you could make me look intelligent by some clever editing, that'd be great.
Of course, we can get right on that, no problem. But great. Thank you so much, Andre.
See you later. Bye.
Thank you.